it certainly feels like a hot one today. We're going to go off exploring. We're going to go and visit some places just down the coast that have been recommended. Thank you, Graham, for those recommendations a few weeks back. So let's go and take a look and see what we think. So we've just arrived at Collioure. Very difficult to park, I must admit. Very, very popular location, and it's one of those that's kind of down in a valley. I'm guessing an estuary or something along those lines. So in the end, we've probably taken us about 45 minutes to try and find somewhere to park, and we've had to park right up the hill and then walk down. So it'll be a bit of a trek to walk back again. And this is it. So we're going to start having a wander around. Lots of nice little quaint streets like this. Certainly the sort of place to explore. It really is quite a spectacular place here. So we've just stopped at a beachside cafe and we've decided to grab some snacks for lunch. There's a fly on mine, there's mine, bit of a French speciality. Claire's gone for a club sandwich and Darcy May's gone for a French hot dog. Yum yum. I would certainly recommend coming here if you're in the area. It is truly beautiful, it's very, very nice, but I would also consider coming earlier on in the day. At least that way you're probably going to get parked a little bit easier. It is very, very busy. Obviously it is holiday season. You know, it's very, very Mediterranean, but we're on the Med, so that's what I expect. But it's almost very Saint-Tropez-y, especially with the kind of little bits over there. The only thing that it doesn't have and that isn't here is all the big super yachts, but definitely worth visiting. This really is beautiful around here. So that's back at the car park. Whew, that was a big walk up the hill in that heat, quite sweaty. But yeah, we're back here at the car park and you can see what the views are like just from the car park. No, it's not great if you're in a wheelchair and a pushchair, that sort of stuff. It is hard going, very steep. In fact, I got sweat in my eyes. But
Darcy May fell and rolled down the hill, didn't she?
oh yeah, Darcy May fell on the way down. Thankfully, she managed to do a dramatic roll and protected herself, but we're all good. So we're on our way to Spain and we are coming across some proper classic mountain roads, up, down, backwards and forwards. And I've just stopped to give you a bit of a view of one of the areas. So we've come to Spain. We're about 2 towns down across the border. I can't remember what this one's called. I'll probably put it in the comments down here or just put it across here what it's called. But it's just gone 5. Well, it's about 5:20 in the afternoon. Of course, it's siesta time, isn't it? We forgot about that in Spain. So pretty much everywhere is shut up. There are still a few people on the beach. A few people down there. But we're in Spain. We made it to Spain as well. Still in Spain, and we've come a little bit further down the coast, about a mile and a half, and we've come to a little beach and beach bar, Pletja Del Garbet. I think that's how we pronounce it. Probably don't pronounce it like that at all, but I'll write it down here anyway, so you can see what it's all about. We're just grabbing a quick drink, just hoping for coffee, that sort of thing, but don't have it open. But here we go. So our European tour continues. So we're just approaching the old border crossing between Spain and France. Seemed strange those times when you literally would have to stop to cross from one country to another and show them your passports, but obviously that all went with the EU, and literally this is it here. It's obviously been vandalised and very rough and ready now at the moment, but this is what used to be the border crossing. You'd have to hand in your passports. There would be Spain, this would be France on your left hand side there, Port France souvenirs. In fact, they used to have a place there that sold souvenirs. So that is the old French-Spanish border crossing. We made another stop on the way back from Spain on the way to the campsite. This is another recommendation from Graham, a caravan blogger. Graham, thank you very much. So we stopped at Port Argeles. I'm not sure whether I'm pronouncing that correctly, so I'll put it down here below. But yeah, seems quite nice and pleasant. The temperature has dropped or come down a little bit, so it's quite cool. Well, it's warm, but with a nice cool breeze. So we're going to have a wander around here, see what we can find. There's a mix of restaurants and boats and there's some market stalls and things, so it does look quite nice. So we'll check that out and we'll let you know how we get on. We've just had a nice evening meal. The girls had baked camembert with various different meats and things like charcuterie board, and I've had tagliatelle carbonara, which is really nice. So we're just going to continue having a quick wander around the market, well, the port anyway, looking at some of the boats, looking at some of the stalls, and then we're going to head back to the campsite. I've just sat here reflecting while Claire and Darcy May get some gyros from the stand over there. They want that for dessert. What a pleasant day. I mean, it is relatively busy here, but I guess it's one of those touristy places. It is going to be busy anyway, but the weather's still nice, it's still warm. You know, it's a lovely Mediterranean evening. It's the sort of thing I love about being away in France. So we're into our final last few days at Pre Catalan. We've got a couple of full days left, and then Saturday we leave. It's Thursday morning at the minute, and we decided to come down to another beach just across the estuary. So a quick drive in the car, not too far, 5 minutes, and then we're heading down there now. And obviously Claire's doing a great job of pulling all the kit in the trolley. So this is our setup. You might not be able to hear me, it's a little bit windy and breezy, but wow, is it hot. This is the beach we're on. So I'm going to do a bit of an ultra close up here because I'm sure you guys don't want to see this svelte, hairy, fat body. Anyway, so yeah, I've been in the sea, absolutely fab. Love using the snorkel mask, you know, the sort of things that full face mask with a bit out the top, swimming in the clear waters in the Mediterranean, swimming with the fishes, and just spent, so I've spent ages out there. Really enjoyed that. We're going to be wrapping up very soon. We're going to be heading back. This will be probably our last time on a beach in France this year. We'll start thinking about next year soon, but we've still got 2 or 3 days here. Well, we've still got 2 days here, and then we've got 3 days to kind of head back up north, head back up to Calais. So still plenty of the adventure to enjoy. Good morning. Well, it's our last full day here at camping Pre Catalan. It's a Friday, and we leave on the Saturday. And I'll give you a bit of a site tour. In fact, let's start with a pitch. So this is our pitch, quite a large pitch, as you can see. We've got the awning set up there. We put a canopy up over here where we've been eating out and enjoying evening meals and barbecues, that sort of thing. And obviously access down to the side of the caravan. I've got the caravan on the mains water supply, power in there, and like most French campsites, your grey waste, they just basically tell you to let it go off into the hedgerows. A lot of French campsites are fully serviced, so again we've got our service pitch there. You can see I've got the adapter on the EHU lead because the pitch is reverse polarity, so I've gone and put that right. But yeah, so we have taken a few of the things down. I've taken the flags down, I put the barbecues away, the kayak away, that sort of thing, because we were advised that there's going to be a storm. There's a storm coming in, so pretty much once I've finished doing this vlog, I am going to come back, we're going to take the awning down and we're going to pack everything away ready for a departure tomorrow. So let's take you for a walk around the site. We'll start from the pitch. I won't do all of the site, but we'll give you a flavour and an idea of what you can see on the site. So what we've got here on the left, these are renter tents. So if you want to rent a tent, you can rent a tent. There are the cabin style setups. So you can see, I think they range from sort of 2 to 4, maybe even 6 berth, but I'm not quite sure. Very much with a French site, if you rent a camping pitch, it's up to you what you want to put on there, how you put it on there. There's no lining up between the white post or anything like that. You want to fill the pitch, you can absolutely fill the pitch, put anything you want on there, fill it to capacity, and we've seen it before with caravans, awnings, all sorts of different things on the pitches. So we're just walking around here towards the amenities shower block. You can get a good view and idea of what goes on the site. Pitches vary in size, some of them are large, some of them are quite small. We have the washing up area, this side for laundry, this side for your pots and pans. Then WCs, this is one of the rare ones where they do actually have paper dispensers in there. What you tend to find is that with a lot of French toilets, they don't have the paper there, or they have a communal dispenser where you dispense and pull off all of your toilet paper. So we got round here, this is one shower block on the right hand side, one on the left. This is more of a communal joint one. You've got the men's that side, you've got the ladies this side. I'll take you for a very quick look in here. The thing that surprised me in here is actually there's no lighting. Oh, there is very dim lighting. Actually, the lighting's on. I've been in here before and there's been no lighting on. So there's your shower cubicle. Pretty straightforward. Pretty reasonable shower cubicle. And then on this side, we have your washing sinks. I've been coming later in the day, and obviously they only put the lights on in the morning because the lights haven't been working. Then across to the other side, again, here's your toilets. These are the ones that don't have any toilet paper there, and there's your basic communal dispenser. So you take the toilet paper before you leave. Let's wander around this way. Oh, I'll show you what, so we've got, I think for the whole site, it's the only one I've come across. So it's your chemical toilet disposal point. They are a pretty sort of standard thing. But it is the only one that I found on site. I could be wrong. And there's your other block. So again, more showers there. Different opening times. This one's open from 6 in the morning till 1 o'clock in the morning. And I think if I remember rightly, this one's open slightly different times. Yeah, this one's open from 6 AM to 10 PM. So different opening times. Not sure why. Particularly with them both being next door to each other. A couple of disabled toilets. Obviously locked, whether in use I'm not sure. So your ladies that side, it isn't a communal shower block actually, it is ladies and men's. Yet what you do find in some areas of France or some campsites that the toilet blocks are shared. Ladies, gents, girls, boys, you name it, whatever. So we're walking down towards the sort of main social area of the site, and what I'll do probably at this point is I'll put a map of the site so you can see the layout. The site is located at the end of quite a long lane which has 2 or 3 other campsites next to it, so we really do sort of border on to all the campsites. So here we approach the pool area. As you can see, it's being cleaned, yeah, quite thoroughly cleaned actually, ready for the use of the day. I think it pool opens at 10, something along those lines. But here we are. So you've got like a kids splash area over there. You've got the main kind of pool here with various slides across there at the back. All your sunbeds. The one big issue and one problem that we have had is actually trying to find a sunbed. I think it is literally those classic situations of if you don't get on there quick, you don't get the sunbed. There is the main pool, the sort of full depth pool over there. This one gets sort of shoulder deep at this end and gets quite narrow and empty at that end. Various different activities go on throughout the day, different sort of exercises and those sorts of things. This is an area, I'm not sure what this area is up here. It hasn't been used while we've been here, not been opened at all, whether it's some sort of bar area or not. So we'll wander back down. But that's your pool. Make sure I don't fall down the steps. And then we'll wander now around and give you a better view. Plant room for the pool. So this is the main entrance for the site. It is barrier coded, so you do need a key code to get both in and out, and the barrier do shut at midnight till 7 AM in the morning. So if you're out, you stay out. There is a car park over there. In fact, you can just see the back of the Mercedes, and I've left the Mercedes there just to give us a bit more room on the pitch. This is, I guess, the information centre. We've got the information centre here. Obviously different leaflets, different videos, books, various different things to do. And then in here is the washing machines, or 3 washing machines, 1 dryer and an ironing board. Claire has used the washing machines. I think it works out to about 8 to 9 euros a wash, so it can be quite expensive, but when you're away, she does like to get some of the washing done. So we come out of there, and here's the main reception area. So in there is reception. That's where you kind of book in, all very polite, very present. The ladies that booked us in did manage to speak English. There's the shop. Don't believe the shop's open yet. It was at 8 o'clock and it's just, there we go. So looks like the shop is just about to open. There we go, the ladies opening the shop now. I'll give you a very quick look at the shop. Basic amenities, you can get your croissants, your French bread, various bits of food, wine, you know, reasonably well stocked to get all the bits that you need. And then every morning you've got fresh baguettes, pain au chocolat, croissants, you can get biscuits. So pretty much all the essentials you need, no fresh veg or anything like that. So then what we found on some nights that we have, or some bits of the day, somewhere in this area there might be a stall set up. One night there was a lady doing hair braiding, another time there was like a sweet store, crafts, jewellery, food, that sort of thing. So over here is the main beach bar. This is open daily, and you know, you can get alcoholic drinks, coffees, juices, cokes, all those sorts of stuff. And then here is the crepe and waffle bar. This is open daily from the pool side, and you can order from this side as well. You can order crepes, fresh crepes. We've had a few fresh crepes, fresh crepes, and waffles, those sorts of things as well. So you can order those. There is a seating area around the beach bar. Over here is the main stage area. Yeah, I mean, entertainment, what's entertainment been like? A bit lacking, in all honesty. Maybe it's just because it's not orientated towards us. That's fine. The entertainment staff have been, I don't know, a little hit and miss. You're not really sure who you are, apart from one character. But it's been all right. I mean, we've been up here a couple of nights. It's been nice to sit around here, have a few drinks, just chill out, talk to a few other people. And then up there is what's called Froggy's Bar. Now, I think it's only been open one night. We didn't, in fact, let's take a wander up here. We didn't go the night it was open. We've kind of, the other nights we've been sat down by the pool bar there. So Froggy's Bar in there, not really sure what's in. There's another stage area up here, so obviously things happen up here as well, and a games area, games room with some toilets, so pool, a few basic games, change. Looks like a fireplace there actually, which seems a bit strange. But yeah, some sort of fireplace, toilets. In fact, let me show you over here because you might get a better view of the pool from this side. Yeah, and there's the pool, obviously got the hoovers and the cleaning things in there. So although it looks beautiful and warm at the moment, we've been warned that there's heavy winds coming later on this afternoon. Sort of, I think, what did they say? 40-50 km/h winds, so, or high winds, not heavy winds. So that's another reason why we're going to take it down. So here's the restaurant area. We haven't actually sat in the restaurant area, primarily because you need to book really at least 24 hours in advance, certainly if you want an earlier table. Generally pizza. I'm not sure whether they do some pizza and mussels. I've seen lots of people eating mussels. So this is the seating area. This is the takeaway. We have had some food and various bits from the takeaway here. In fact, there's your menu there. It is open at lunchtime and in the evening from 7. And there's different seating areas here, apart from the main ones over there. You've got a bigger seating there if you want to sit there as a bigger group. Or a bit more secluded, smaller tables up here on the deck. Just 4 tables up here for you to be able to sit down. And we'll take a wander around, back round this way. There is tennis courts and various different things. Toilets, again, more toilets just here. There's your kind of communal toilet dispenser again, more sink washing. Again, cabins, back end of the pool area in the slides. So again, that's a dead end up there, and just another way through the park. So there are tennis courts located somewhere where I'm not quite sure. They're probably over that area. We haven't been them, we haven't needed to use them. Let me just briefly show you outside here as well. So if we wander very quickly outside here. So you have a petanque and volleyball court. So we bought proper set of French petanque balls, if that's what you call them, and we have been playing that out here. And then just through there is a car park, and then in the middle of those bushes there is your waste bins. So we'll head back through into the reception area. In fact, what I'm going to do, as I'm going to wander back, I'm just going to nip into the shop and get some fresh croissants and some fresh pain au chocolat for the girls, keep them happy. So let's head back to the girls now. I've got the croissants, I've got the pain au chocolat. And let's review our stay. Have we enjoyed the stay here? Yes, I think we have. Is it one of the best sites we've been on? No, probably not, but not been too bad. We found the amenities here fine. I think, as I've mentioned before, the entertainment possibly a little lacking. Restaurant on site, yeah, a bit basic, not being able to get in. But apart from that, no, it's been absolutely fine. Our pitch has been great, obviously very, very dusty, but it's always great to be on a service pitch here. Is the site well located? Yes, it is. Have we done some exploring? Yes, we have. Probably not as much as we would normally do, but I think that's down to the limited time we have on site this year. I think it was 8 days we have on site here, 8 or 9 days, whereas normally we're probably into the 12, 14 days on site. But hey ho, it is what it is. I suppose one noticeable thing is, and I think this has been since COVID actually, not that it's an issue, but the low numbers of Brits on sites this far down. Maybe that's just me and the sites that we're going on. You know, there does seem to be lower numbers. I think, you know, at any one time there's only been probably 3 or 4 other British families on the site. But again, that's not a problem. We do our best to speak French. We do our best to engage. There's obviously a lot of Dutch, very popular this area with the Dutch. Also Belgium, a few people from Belgium, Switzerland. But yeah, no, we've had a good stay. Yellow Village, we've never been unhappy with Yellow Village, although we haven't always used Yellow Village. Our very first site over here was a Yellow Village site. But yeah, all in all, very, very happy. Let's just swap you back round now and you can see the final approach to the site, to the pitch. So I hope you found that useful. I'm going to go inside, share these with the girls, get a coffee, and then we'll start to take things down. It's about 9:15 Saturday morning, our last day, in fact our last few hours here at Pre Catalan. So pretty much most of the pack up has been done. So caravan's all prepped, front towing covers on, boarding and everything's down. Car's just about packed and ready, so it's just really the final few bits. The girls are sorting themselves out. I've got to empty the toilet, disconnect the water and electric, and then get hitched up and head off and see where we end up next. There was supposed to be a bit of a major storm yesterday, didn't really occur. I think about probably 4 o'clock it did darken over a little bit, not massively. Bit of wind got up, but nothing more than a bit of a strong breeze, and it tried to rain. And when I say tried to rain, we probably had spitting, and I mean spitting, for about maybe an hour, maybe a little bit longer, and that was about it. I got the car cleaned, but then it got all dusty. The wind blew all the dust up, so the car's all dusty again now, but never mind. Anyway, we're going to finish packing up and we'll head off shortly. That was handy. We were just about to drive off and Claire said the camera's still in the tree.
Because I did a pitch check like
she did a pitch check, so she did do a pitch check. So we've left, what's the site called again?
Pre Catalan.
Pre Catalan. So we left Pre Catalan about 5 minutes ago. Literally we're on our way back. We've had a good stay, we've enjoyed it. Not necessarily been the best site that we've been to, certainly not bad in any shape or form. Nice pool, pitch was good, a little bit dusty, probably the dustiest pitch we've been on before, but there we go. So we're heading back.
We are in a drought.
Yeah, we are in a drought here.
So what do you expect?
Yeah, no, we are in a drought here. So that's us, we're heading back now. So what we'll do is we'll close off this section of the vlog. I might split this one into two pieces, part one and part two, but we'll see. But actually by the time you've seen this, you'll know whether I've split it into two pieces anyway. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one, which will be our journey north.